Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And we are underway from Mexico City. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
So excellent starting position here for the Vikings.
And leading them out, a player who turned a memorable debut into now a 6-year NFL career out of Southern Miss, Nick Mullins.
Brandon, I know he isn't at the status of some of the elite names in this league, but I do know he's an absolute fighter because he's heard all the criticism. He's read the articles that say he isn't good enough to be the starter, and he absolutely does not care. All he wants to do is prove every doubter wrong and show that he belongs in this spot.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mullins throw taken in by Hawkinson here.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is big.
There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
He can't get him down, and he will get in to make it 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Purdy.
And that's incomplete.
1 first first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota.
I haven't twitched on YouTube for a long time.
And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
On third down, they run with Madison. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. They're going to try and throw. And it is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They'll throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
From 6 yards away.
and the 49ers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Moody good with the extra point.
And this is now a 1-point game.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone.
And now off to the races down the right side. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, some strong running.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he would have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne from 6 yards away. And the Vikings are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these...
And he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one. I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy to throw it on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Purdy from the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
Where's he going next?
Purdy sets up to throw again. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing here, Purdy. And he's got it. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Purdy. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
McCaffrey. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles about the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
I got a lot more followers on YouTube than Twitch.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Nice little juke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll be taking down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And here's Ryan Wright now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken from just outside the 30. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use?
Trying for Ayuk, it's intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. He'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
And some room to run now.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
Well, it cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They'll set up a throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
2nd down and 3. Purdy now to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25.
Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Yeah, they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. What an effort. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they're going to speed things up here. Going to run with Madison again. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he shortened the line to gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do. Think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Here's Purdy.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Purdy to throw.
I'll take that
Oh,
back.
that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
And they will take a knee here. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points.